What is good, my reflections? What is good, my babies? You are over here with some radio. And we are finna go down this rabbit hole. So I'm not sure if you heard about these particular children, this particular race, because not all of them are children, but a lot of them do appear as children like. They are called the Black Eyed People or the Dracos, baby. Have y'all heard about them reflections? No? Well, let's get into it. Tell me, reflection, drop in the comments before we even go down this hole. You gonna need they said we going down reflections. Get your Scorpio, quit acting like that in the background, okay? So before we even go down this rabbit hole, get your drinks and pull up, get your get your blunts and roll up, baby, because this right here to get you stumbled on your words a little bit. And I want you to tell me, reflection, do we think this is a conspiracy or not? Okay, now we all have heard of the Draco people, and if you haven't, then you may get a little more familiar with them tonight. Okay, so or today, whenever you watch this video, reflection. But before we go any further, hit that like and subscribe button, because if you don't, I'm finna pull this deuce in a quarter over, hit the brakes, baby. I'm going 66. I will hit the brakes instantly. Make your head hit the dashboard. Yes, because you should have hit it. You should have hit it before you got in, reflection. Shit. Okay. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and let's get going. Okay. It says Leanne Davies couldn't explain her panic. Davies carpooled to work in Dale, Maryland in 1999 when one night her driver stopped at a small grocery store, leaving Davies in the pickup alone. We parked at the edge of the parking lot with the store entrance and lot behind us, Davies said. We had worked late and it was well after dusk, baby. It's gonna get dark around here, baby. Okay. It says Davis relaxed as she sat in the truck, watching cars going through the intersection, waiting for the driver to come back. I make note of my emotions because in this peaceful, relaxed state, I was hit with an unbelievably strong sense of fear or danger, she said. There was no rational explanation for this intense fear, and I was able to be objective. It was really strange to me, feeling this fear all of a sudden. Realizing she was slipping into a panic attack, Davies tried to figure out what might have triggered this immediately overwhelming terror. The fear or sense of danger then increase or become more intense, Davis said. The initial intensity was extraordinary. Okay, she said she wasn't scared. She was just chilling. And all of a sudden, baby, her nose and shit starts sweating. Some said, get up, because change is new. What is going on? Shit, you need to look up, look around. Something is going on around you, baby. You know that intuition, baby. She said she had one of them in the rolls, baby. Okay, let's see what was going on. It says, then she noticed something out of the corner of her eye. From the passenger seat, David slowly looked to her left and found the cause for her terror, baby. Shit. She says, I looked over at the driver window and there facing me was a woman looking in at me, she said. Not just glancing in, she had shoulders square to the driver's door of the pickup, standing about a foot and a half away from the window, which was closed, baby. I would have hit the gas on that bitch, but she ain't got no keys. It says the appearance of this woman rammed the intense fear deeper into Davies. My heart shot to my throat and I couldn't even move, she said. I just looked at her and she looked at me. Although the harsh shadows cast by the yellow street lamps obscured part of the woman's face, Davis could see her eyes. The eyes looked empty, baby. Davis said the street lamps that reflected off everything in the parking lot didn't reflect in her eyes, baby. So they were saying these motherfuckers weren't even reflecting. You know how you look at somebody's eyes and you can see what's behind them and shit? You can see none of that with her eyes, okay? It says there appeared dead, okay? They appear dead. She couldn't see shit, okay? You know how they say the eyes is the wonder to the soul? They saying the one shit there, baby, okay? It says black voids, nothing there. She seemed to have a look on her face as if she knew the fear that gripped me and enjoyed it. The woman's gaze held Davies fast. I don't know how long she stood there, Davies said. It didn't seem to be very long, but at the same time, the intense fear made it seem like minutes, baby. Okay. It says the woman suddenly turned and got into the passenger seat of Early's 1970. Hold on. You let her in? It says the woman suddenly turned and got into the passenger seat of an early 1970 Plymouth Duster parked beside the pickup where Davy sat. Okay, so she got in somebody else's car. The driver, who I couldn't see, backed the car out of the lot and left. Davy said immediately all the fear and sense of danger was gone. Very strange to me how sudden it was, with it being so intense a few moments late before. Stories of these entities, whose eyes are black voids, no whites, no Irish, began appearing on the internet in 1998, and the encounters are eerily similar. These entities usually appear at night and demands invitation into your house, car, or for a walk down a lonely path. Baby, okay. Don't make me get my all right then. Don't play them games with me, baby. Okay? You walk well. You just shit, you walk to me alone. You don't have to walk past me alone too, baby. Okay? This ain't no you don't need no what they call it when you I need a partner everywhere. You don't need no buddy partner, baby. Shit, you don't see you and you can't see nothing coming to you no way, motherfucker. You better get the fuck away from my car or my house. Get in well, baby. No, baby, you don't see all that good nature out there, baby. That's what I would say. Fuck that shit. Okay, into my car, baby. Don't make me hit the gas on you. Don't make me hit the gas on you, baby. You want me to run over your toes? Because I'm going to hit the gas. Back. Okay. That's that Teresa. I'm just trying to see. Reflection, what would you did? What would you did, Reflection? They want an invitation to your house, your car. They just want to take you down a lonely path. That lonely path to nowhere, baby. That's what I like to call them. Okay. Let's keep it going. It says the people who encountered them are terrified, but not from their dead black eyes. The eyes are the first obscured by a hoodie, cap, or an angle of their head. So you can't really see their eyes at first because they have on a hoodie or a little cap or something. You know how you have your head too, so nobody can just see your eyes like that, baby. That's what they be doing, baby. Then they move and the witness finally see the two black voids. And the terror grows. People from across the globe have reported encounters with these black-eyed people. So this ain't nothing unusual, baby. Okay, what are these entities that approach calmly, quietly, and strike fear in those who encounter them? Authors such as David Loke and Guy Malone have speculated these black-eyed beings to be everything from extraterrestrials to you get what I'm saying. They can't be them. That ain't what they look like. I don't think so. Reflection. That's what I heard. I don't think they look like that. Okay, it says, and they have been in here for a millennium, living amongst us, working alongside us, breeding with us. Reflection. They've been fucking us, baby. They said, not me, Teresa. What? That me neither, Reflection. Okay. It said, not that I know of. Okay. They want slipping in or something, baby. Let me know. And most of us don't even realize it. Shit. Okay. Well, shit, give us the clues then. They said they working with us, living with us, and even fucking on us, baby. That's what they said. Shit, what's going on? Okay. It says Alan Barkley knows these entities exist because he's seen them. Have you ever noticed there's two different kinds of anger? He posted on my blog From the Shadows. There's the more usual hot-blooded kind, but there's also a much rarer, much more chilling kind where, far from losing control, the people concerned suddenly seem to become far more intensely focused than you've ever known them to be before, giving off this rather scary aura or cold-blooded, almost lizard-like menace. Okay, so basically letting you know, you get what I'm saying? It's two different levels to you get what I'm saying. I'm finna fuck you up. You know how you got that one person that express they angrily outwardly, and the other person that just they so quiet, baby. You just have to you don't know what they finna do because they so calm and they just quiet, but it's fearful at the same damn time. Okay, let's see what's going on, baby. It says the anger has come upon people he knows and their eyes have changed, becoming dead black. Okay, so they saying when anger come, you get what I'm saying? They eyes change into black, baby. Okay. It says I've always had the undeniable sense each time this has happened, I was no longer dealing with one of my parents, one of my siblings, one of my friends, the mother of my children. He said, hold on, Reflection. You better decode that. What did he say? He says, I've always had the undeniable sense. Each time this has happened, I was no longer dealing with one of my parents, one of my siblings, one of my friends, the mother of my children, he said. I very rarely lose my temper, but on doing so, go absolutely atomic. Only to be told afterwards, my people I trust, my eyes become pitch black. What's worrying is on the few occasions that it occurred, I've not only felt exhilaratingly powerful, but I've always wanted to stay that way. So he's saying when he go that way, he don't mind going to the darkness, baby. That's what he said. He said he don't mind. He chill there sometimes. Okay, let's see what's going on. It says, answering my request for information, a person calling himself Dracos claims to be one of these black eye entities. So they call themselves Dracos. They eyes, you'll get what I'm saying. Okay. It says, you would not be able to recognize me as any different from a normal person, he said. Although I have abnormally a magnetic personality, so people just automatically drawn to these people. Okay. Advanced intellect, he knows shit more than other people don't know, baby. Okay. They be like, how do you know this? He be like, I don't even know. Okay. It says, and other things that will make me sound more conceited than I already do. I do not seem special to me, only to others. So he like these abilities ain't shit to him, but to other people they find them special. Okay. It says, according to Dracos, this race of black-eyed people have been intertwined with humans for at least 6,000 years. So they've been fucking humans at least 6,000 years, baby. Okay, they've been living amongst us for 6,000 years or more. That's what they're saying. Okay, it says, even in the Bible story of the serpent is not only the story of talking a snake, he said, it is about the representation of a nation of people who originated from a race of gods. These serpents were rebellious, which means they sought to create their own storehouses of information. They were teachers. They found a race of unenlightened Homo sapiens that had been created to perform labor and gave them information that freed their minds. Okay. This who Dracos claim black-eyed people are descendants of the serpents from Genesis. Okay. That's the short story. Sounds like a fairy tale. I know. A fairy tale that includes mating with the serpent race and humanity. There has been, admittedly, a great deal of mixing. People often express great abilities that they owe to some ancestors who harbored a special gift, genetic code, Dracos said. Okay. Patrick Hearn, author of the Nephilim and the Pyramid of the Apocrypha, y'all know I can't say the word, in the Return of the Antichrist, says such a claim has biblical relevance. It is said that in Daniel 2nd chapter, 43rd verse, for all the Christian Dior's out there, gonna pull out your Bible and shit. Okay. It says, there shall mingle their seed with the seed of men, which seems to indicate fallen angels mating with humans. Okay. So let's keep going. Evidence of these matings have appeared in Don Thomas' nephew 15 or so years ago. My brother had a son who was born with a pale, clear, white skin, baby, and sea green eyes that were very weird to say the least, Thomas said. When he turned about 1 year old, his eyes turned black as coal and you could not see any white around them. Thomas gave his nephew the nickname Turtle because one of the boy's eyes, although they looked like the eyes of a creature, more sinister. It says, although he thought they looked like the eyes of a creature more sinister, but he called them turtle, baby. Okay, they really look more like a shark's eyes, but I found that that was a little cruel for a boy. Okay, so we called him turtle instead of shark. Okay. It says the baby grew into a quiet little boy who kept mainly to himself. He wasn't fucking with nobody. Okay. He says mostly people found him weird and most kids were afraid of him, Thomas said. He could not get near the TV or any electronics because they would begin to distort. No one thought much of it but me. The boy took a feeling me to Thomas because Thomas was one of the few people who paid attention to him. He would just come around where I was and just sit there for hours, not saying a word. Thomas said, but the boy's family lived some distance away, so Thomas didn't see him often. However, a hiking trip when the boy was about 5 years old will always stick in Thomas' mind. Let's see what happened, baby. It says, we came into a clearing, a funny yellow field in the middle of nowhere, and I noticed that he stopped and began staring towards some trees. He asked the boy what he was staring at, and the boy wouldn't answer. After a minute or so, he pointed, and I looked in that direction, Thomas said. At first, I didn't see anything, but then I saw some movement in the shadow of the trees. As Thomas looked at the trees, he saw what looked at least three children wearing black hoodies, baby. They appeared just beyond the trees, but did not come any closer, Thomas said. I saw three or so because it looked like more in the tree lines and further in. Okay. He says, I saw three or so because it looked like more in the tree lines and further in. Terrell gripped Thomas and he grabbed his nephew's hand. Okay. As we left the area, he looked back and began to cry, Thomas said. Soon after, the boy's parents divorced and Thomas rarely saw him. Shit, I bet they did eventually. He began to have problems with antisocial behavior and disappearing from home more and more often, Thomas said. I heard he was institutionalized and sometime later disappeared from the facility and was never found. This has been since a closed subject and no one will talk about it in my family. Okay? The eyes, Draco said, are designed to strike terror in others. The kind of terror Leanne Davis felt in that Maryland parking lot. When the lady was in the parking lot, she said the lady was looking at her motherfucking car with them black ass eyes, baby. It is more of an effect of light and a bit of hypnosis designed to induce fear, Draco said. Everyone is subconsciously aware of their pupils will dilate in the presence of darkness. Okay? So they're saying everyone is subconsciously aware that their pupils will dilate in the presence of darkness. So if you perceive that my pupils cover the entire region of my eye, it should imitate you because seeing my eyes in that fashion will indicate that there is a profound darkness about me, baby. Okay? So they saying when you can't see the no line and no whiteness, no I believe in that light in their eyes, baby. They trying to tell you some darkness going on in that motherfucker. Okay. It says these people are called the Dracos. Okay. It says only you will be able to see the darkness. Can't nobody else see the darkness but you. Okay. It is a very psychology offense mechanism. So they use that to scare people, baby. Okay. They use their eyes to scare people. You get what I'm saying? It says, Richard saw something in the eyes of a teenage girl in July 2008 when he attempted to photograph McKinney Cemetery in Cecil County, Maryland. What's going on in Maryland? And he didn't see himself. He saw something alien. My favorite time is dusk and being familiar with this particular cemetery because of its isolation. I arrived approximately 40 minutes before dusk to set up my shots, he said. As he arranged the equipment, he realized he was not alone. She approached from the right. I saw her out of the corner of my eye, but I pretended not to notice, Richard said. She's approached showing no fear. A girl who appeared to be about 15 years old stopped about 10 feet from Richards and sat on a headstone. No, she didn't. Disrespecting the dead. Maybe she said, this may be my shit. Okay, my bad. It says her eyes were black as coal. Richard said, when I tried to take her a picture, my previously new batteries were dead, baby. Now he said he knew them motherfuckers was fully charged, baby. What's going on? After trying three more sets of batteries and finding them all dead as well, I shrugged and told her my batteries was dead. She left as silently as she came. His batteries useless. Richard packed up and went home without one photograph. I left my card on the headstone. I don't know why, he said. I've been back several times, but I have never run into her again. But are these black eye entities a danger to humanity? Some of us are extremely dangerous. Others are not, Draco said. Most are quite powerful relative to normal people, and some are very famous. And some are very famous and advancing in the worlds of politics and entertainment, baby. Okay. I would suggest that anyone who meets anyone threatened should call for help, run, or fight like hell. Though. Okay. However, Draco's stopped short of labeling his race evil. I watch the news every day and see instances of blue-eyed, Brown-eyed devils are running around raising hell. You can say that again, baby. He said you worried about me because my eyes a little black. I ain't did nothing to nobody. It's people around here with blue eyes and brown eyes that's going in shooting up. You'll get what I'm saying. Daycares. Okay. It says, meanwhile, my people was lavish in corners with the cloud of the menacing fear lingering over our heads. He said, you have spent a millennium blaming us for all the evil in the world while you turn a blind eye towards yourself. You can say that one again, baby. Okay. It says, do you know what it is you see? What it is that you fear? When you look into my eyes, you will see yourself. Say that again, baby. You are darkness, baby. You better tell them. Tell them, baby. He said, y'all quit you a little bit, baby, on that one, okay? He said, why you over here trying to, you get what I'm saying? You need to look at you, baby. What Michael say? Look in the mirror. Baby, you better tell him, baby. Okay, yeah, well, let's keep going. They said, which side you on? I ain't double L parking. I'm just saying. He said his shit then, reflection. Let's keep going. It says Drako said his people await the return of the dragon, baby. A term used numerous times in the Christian Dior's, referring to Satan, baby. Satan, baby. Whoever you want him to be, baby. He said they said he sit in the dark waiting on Satan. So y'all get what I'm saying. Okay. It says the dragon is he who for us is said to come in the last days to plant the seed of a righteous nation. Okay. Drako said, we believe him to be the personage of the serpent in the garden who beguiled Eve by giving her wisdom. Is that how it went? He is here. We've seen him. I can believe it. I believe the world will soon see him. I can believe it too. He is gentle sometimes, but he is all wise. For sure. The day of the Persian is near. Better believe it. Which is all too similar to the book of the Revelation. Christian Dior, this your part right here. 12:9. Okay. Which is 9, 10, 11, 12. Throw it together, you get that 3. And the great dragon was cast out, the old serpent called the devil and Satan, which is deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels was cast with him, baby. So the Drako said, that's what y'all waiting on. Baby, okay, well, we gonna see how that work out. Okay, so tell me, reflection, have y'all heard of this Drako, the Drako race, also known as the black-eyed people? They saying that they ain't the issue around this motherfucker. They saying it's these blue-eyed, brown-eyed people. Reflections, they saying when you look in their eyes and feel evil, you're looking at yourself, baby. That's the, do you agree? Reflection or no? Reflection, I don't know who they talking about, baby. Not me. I'm a polite baby. I don't fuck with Celine. Okay. Well, reflection. We just came over here. You know, we the decodes. We have to see what's going on over here in the darkness. We got to peek our head over there and see what they got going on sometimes. Okay. So until I see you, my soul is within you, and my eyes are always on you. So until we come back in this deuce and a quarter, you see, reflection, I don't even want to let you go. You trying to go, you know how you trying to open the door and I'm pulling your back. I'm instead of pushing the door on your baby. Shit, reflection. They said, well, fuck it, Teresa, go around the corner. We gonna freshen up shit and we can come back and get in the darkness again. We can, reflection. We can, Teresa. Okay, then. Okay, I'm gonna go to the store, get my roll up, get my pull up, get my pull up, baby. You need you some shit back? Okay, then. So reflection, until I see you, my eyes are within you. I mean, my eyes are on you, and my soul is within you. I join us later because I'm finna double back again, and they do send a quarter. B.